Hello, MaidCentral community. We wanted to give you some brief updates on some changes we made to the online booking experience, and I will walk you through how I have it installed on my company's website, Better Life Maids. So, first off, if you are using a lead capture form with MaidCentral, I want to show you that experience. We have made some enhancements to this, and I really think this is something that's going to improve the way that your consumers interact with the page. It allows you to skip part of the booking process if they've already put this information in, capture this information, and send it over seamlessly to the booking form. So let's take a look at how this happens. So I capture a basic estimate here, or basic lead information to start an estimate. So they're going to press that button and voila, they're going to go to our booking page. All that information was captured on the booking page and passed through to MaidCentral. A lead has been created in MaidCentral now. And previously, it took them to that page and they had to hit the next button again. This is a better experience, we believe. It just takes them right to step 2 of the booking process. So for this to work, I'm just going to highlight the settings in MaidCentral to make this work for your site. So you go to Company, Quoting and Scopes, and you're going to want to go to your iframe settings. And if you look, these parameters, if passed over to the booking page, are what need to be in a URL string to make this work. So if you notice in the URL string, starting at the word question, all the way through here, this URL string is what is passing that data to the booking form, which MaidCentral can capture. The other part of the puzzle is that for this to work is you need to have the online booking form installed on your site, and this little piece of JavaScript here is what reads that information. So if you have a site that doesn't like JavaScript being installed in the body of the site, you sometimes have to have your web developer put that either in the footer or the header of the site, someplace to hide it, and so that it can read that little piece of code. So that's a little pro tip that can make this work a little bit better. One other thing to take note of is we have changed the default scrolling to no instead of yes. So if you have this code already on your site, you can either just change the code from yes to no, or leave it alone. I'll explain to you why this matters here in just a moment. So what typically happens is if you have that set to yes, the iframe can scroll on the page independently of any other moving parts of your website. So that can lead to a bad experience on mobile where you have two scroll bars, or some other kind of interference. What we recommend is installing MaidCentral on a page that does not have dynamic headers and footers. Dynamic headers and footers are headers or footers that lock to the top of the screen, and then the rest of the content needs to scroll underneath it or below it as you scroll up and down. That can interfere with an iframe. So what we recommend is creating a static page with your navigation bar or your logo or something else that would allow the booking page to be the only thing that needs to scroll. So by setting that to no, you'll have a better experience on mobile. And so the way that would look is, let's go ahead and generate some pricing here. We're going to put 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and we don't have to put a half bath. Let's pick one. So this is going to kind of generate kind of our bread and butter pricing. I'm going to pick every 2 weeks, and I'm going to say we are going to do a deep clean. Now, all that pricing is generated here. Typically what most of you do to kind of check how it looks on mobile is shrink the page. That tends to not really give you what it's going to look like on mobile. What I recommend is adding a something like Mobile Simulator here, an extension to your browser, where you can kind of look and see how it looks on mobile. Downside is you've got some advertising. There are some paid tools that this works with. So it looks like it just wanted to refresh the page. Sorry about that. So we'll kind of put our details in again from the beginning. And that's only because we're just switching over to this emulator. So picking every 2 weeks, and I'm going to pick a deep clean. And so I'm getting to the bottom of the page. Where are we cleaning? I need to put in a location in now. And did I pick? Maybe I didn't. There we go. I did. There we go. Initial cleaning price and the deep clean price, the every 2 week price are separated out. And if you add on extra services, it doesn't create the line by line. It just has the total now for the pricing. So it just took a second to add it there. So instead of it having line by line with everything, can make it a little confusing on mobile. We just have a totaled price now for each service that they're picking. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a location, go to the next step, and I could go ahead and complete my booking at this point. So those are the main enhancements. So we've made it so that the pricing is cleaner on mobile without the need to click into the price to see further. We've enhanced the scrolling experience so that when you install this properly on a site without dynamic headers and footers, that it is fully reactive and that it's only one scrolling experience. And then we've added that ability to skip step one. One other thing that is fairly recent, but is not, maybe well known, and you can just cover this as well while we're here, is under your scopes of work, in addition to the ability to set that first URL string from any form and pass it to the lead form, so you can use that for a variety of reasons. But one reason you might want to do that is you want to separate out in your steps of your conversion funnel a lead from a quote with Google Analytics. And so the only way now that they could get to that booking page is if they've gone through your lead page. And then in addition, under your company quoting and scopes, and you go to, let's just walk through this again just so you're totally clear on it. Company quoting and scopes, go to your scopes of work, go to a scope group, and every scope group can have a thank you page that you can direct all of your online traffic to after they book. And then the reason you might want to do that is if you want to, for your analytics, be able to track your conversions. There are some more advanced conversion funnel steps that we can review in another video, but that's it for now. Hopefully this is helpful in helping you get your online booking tool set up for a best mobile experience. Have a great day.